Hey, Raider Nation. Pirate flag things are tough, right? You sit down, crack open a beer, turn on the game, and another loss. The 2024 season is reminding us why we chose to root for the Raiders. It's all about staying loyal until the end. But hold on, let's take a breath. Today, we're having a serious, straightforward conversation, like we're at the bar chatting about everything that's going on with the Raiders. There's a lot to discuss, from our quarterback, Aidan O'Connell, to the upcoming draft picks, and even a somewhat crazy idea. Should we wait until 2026 to go after Arch Manning? And of course, let's kick things off with today's headlines to warm up. Aidan O'Connell, wronged or limited? Why he might be the QB no one wants to admit we need. Future in 2026? How Arch Manning and the Manning dynasty could change the Raiders' history. Now I want to know, do you think O'Connell deserves more time, or is it time to look ahead? Pull up a chair, grab another drink, and let's chat about the future of Raider Nation. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. Now let's dive into the details because the Raiders' situation isn't as straightforward as it seems. To start, let's talk about the young Aidan O'Connell. He was literally thrown into the fire by former coach Josh McDaniels in an away game against the Chargers. The result? Khalil Mack tore apart the offensive line with 6 sacks, and according to ESPN data, McDaniels practically ignored this threat by not providing support to O'Connell. Man face-palming. Still, O'Connell managed to keep the team competitive. Fast forward a few weeks, McDaniels was fired, and O'Connell stepped in as the starter with an interim coach and a new offensive coordinator. Surprise! He led the team to a 5-4 record in the second half of the season. Not bad for a rookie with a roster full of issues, right? Flexed biceps. But why doesn't he have the team's full confidence? Well, the Raiders are eyeing the next class of quarterbacks in the draft. With a high pick, maybe even the first overall. This brings up an important point. Quarterbacks can only shine when the team around them is solid. Look at Joe Burrow with the Bengals or Trevor Lawrence with the Jaguars. They grew alongside their rosters. Shouldn't the Raiders consider a similar approach? Thinking face. And there's more, the long-term strategic question. Many analysts are suggesting that instead of risking everything now, the Raiders could invest in the roster and wait until 2026 when Arch Manning, Peyton and Eli's nephew, enters the draft. Tom Telesco's connection to the Manning family might make this long-term bet easier. In the meantime, Aidan O'Connell could be the perfect bridge. A quarterback with potential, growing experience, and who has already shown resilience in adverse situations. Are we ignoring the talent that's right in front of us? Now it's up to you. Should we build a team around O'Connell or seek an immediate solution in the draft? To wrap up, let's recap the main points. Aidan O'Connell is a talent that needs support and opportunities. He has shown flashes of brilliance, but there are still doubts about whether he can be the future of the franchise. The Raiders have a chance to change the narrative in the upcoming draft, but will a rookie quarterback really solve all the problems? The long-term plan, with the possibility of recruiting Arch Manning, seems tempting, but it comes with many risks, including more below-average seasons. As a fan, I understand the frustration. It's been years since the Raiders have been able to compete consistently. But are we really close to finding a solution? Or are we rushing to find an immediate answer instead of building something solid? What I know is that there is no perfect solution in the NFL. Every decision comes with risks. But if the Raiders want to escape this limbo, they need to think clearly, whether that's giving O'Connell the support he needs to grow or investing in an elite quarterback in the draft. Now it's your turn, Raider Nation. Should we build around O'Connell? Should we seek a new QB in the draft? Or should we bet on the Manning plan in 2026? Leave your opinions in the comments. I want to know what you would do if you were the team's GM. And don't forget, like the video, share it with friends, and stay tuned for more updates on our beloved Raiders. Until next time, Victory Han.